Okay, so thank you all for joining in today, and today is our episode number 33, and we are going to continue investing some time in configuring Chrome ADMX policies. So today we are going to continue the exercise which we have completed yesterday, right? So yesterday we configured, I think, home button, show home button, enable home, show home button, right? So that configuration done on yesterday, right? So today we are going to configure two more policies to the Chrome, right? And let's see how it goes, right? So first of all, we need to understand, we need to decide which are the policies where I'm going to configure today, right? So let's see the Chrome documentation over here or Google documentation over here. So next to home button, there is a policy called um, homepage location, right? So I was wondering, what is this homepage location, right? So what I did is I checked the Chrome documentation again over here. Where is it? Here, right? Homepage. Let me search for homepage location, right? Homepage, not this one. Homepage location. Okay, this one, right? Homepage location. So this, after reading this, I came to know, okay, that is setting up the home page, right? So that is setting up the home page for the Chrome, right? So that is what we are going to do today, and this documentation piece is very useful, right? You would be able to, as I mentioned yesterday also, you would be able to see the registry entry which it is going to be implemented. Like you can check this for the troubleshooting purpose, whether the registry entry got created or not over here, right? Under policies, Google Chrome, right? Homepage location, right? And you can see, like, there are some criterias over here and there are a lot of details over here, right? So you need to look into that as well, right? Okay, but over here there is a catch, right? It says the URL must have a standard scheme. Example, this is HTTP or HTTPS and then the URL, right? But if you look at over here, right, the value it shows only enabled, right? It doesn't show any other option to set up the home page URL, right? So I was wondering where I can get that information and what is this half information available in Chrome documentation, right? So I was searching, and then I found a good page. This is also Google Docs page, right? And this is the official one, I feel. Because why I feel this is the official one, this is not a community one or something? Because if I go down in the Google Chrome support page, right, go down a bit over here, right, you can see something somewhere here. I forgot where it was. Okay, so see, there are some, there is some note over here, right? For more example of policies, you can set using Microsoft Intune. See the spreadsheet, right? See the spreadsheet available here. When I clicked on this spreadsheet, this link, it opened up the spreadsheet. This is the cheat code for today, right? So it's readily available for us at the moment, and in this location, in the spreadsheet, you would be able to see the URI, OMA-URI, and be please careful about that. This star mark, you remember this star mark didn't work yesterday. That is why we removed the star mark and used the use the URI without the star mark, right? From the registry we copied and we used that, right? And over here it's string and the entire value is here, right? The entire value is here, right? So this is the value for setting up the example for setting up the home page in Google, right? So I have copied this to this cheat sheet of mine, right? So this is the OMA-URI which we want to use. Okay, so if you ask from where I got the OMA-URI, then it's the same thing, right? It is available in the Google documentation here, homepage button, right? And this is the same URI, but you need to be careful to remove this star mark, right? That didn't work because yesterday we saw that there is no star mark in the path registry path, right? After the injecting the ADMX, right? So over here there's no star mark, so it didn't take, Intune didn't take, or the CSP didn't allow to get that applied, right? So that is why we tried removing the star mark and it succeeded after that. The policy deployment got succeeded after that, right? So today we are going to do the same thing. So I got the OMA-URI from here and checked the registry and removed, confirmed that there is no need for the star mark, right? Probably, I don't know, probably why the star mark is here, right? So probably that is a formatting issue or something. What was interesting is I tried to copy this URI to a blog, right? Not to notepad, right? Not to a blog. So when I pasted it in the blog, it automatically removed the star mark. I don't know what is that magic, right? Probably some magic is there which I don't know, right? But if you copy it to the notepad, as you can see, it will come in a different format, and that is troublesome. See, it will it will come with the star mark, and also there is a space. We need to remove the space and star marks, then it will be same. There's some difference, I think. Chrome policy, Google Chrome, startup the same. Okay, show, this is for show button, right? That's fine. So that is why there is a difference. But if I check the home button, not the home button. Okay, homepage location. Let me copy that to the notepad right over here. So then I need to make sure that it's in one line and remove the star. Then it will be same as this one, right? This is same as this one, right? So there's no difference, I feel. So how to confirm that? Simple copy paste and search. Okay, so these both are same, right? So we can confirm that by searching it, right? Okay, so that we got the URI, OMA-URI. Now the confusing part is it says data type string and the value is enabled. Okay, it's fine, value is enabled, right? But it doesn't contain, or doesn't have the details about the URL, where to put the URL, right? And what is the format to put the URL, right? So that is why it is documented in this spreadsheet, right? So in the spreadsheet, it says enabled, then there is a closing bracket, and then data type, right? So data type is the home page location, and data type value is the URL. Okay, so that is the format. So that is what I used over here, right? So data type is home page, right? And data type value is website, right? The URL which you want to set as a home page. Okay, so the same policy, the other policy which we want to apply later today is new tab page location, right? So where I got this URI, again same place, right? The same place, and you will get the details over here, right? And otherwise you can search in the ADMX file, right? This is the ADMX file. This is Chrome ADMX file, and you can search for new tab location, right? New tab location, search for it, and you will see that, right? New tab location is available in the ADMX, and you can search the registry also, new tab location, right? If the ADMX injection is done successfully, then you would be able to see the structure on your Windows 10 device. Okay. So we got those two policies. Now we are trying to deploy those policies through Intune. So let's first deploy this one, right? That is basically setting up the home page location. Let's see. I have not tested it, so I'm going to test this for the first time. So let's see. Create. No, I'm not going to create one. So I'm going to add this policy to the existing one, right? I don't want to create a lot of policies, a lot of Chrome ADMX policies. So I will combine all the policies into one. So this is the one which I'm going to use, right? I'm going to properties. It's already deployed. You need to remember that, right? So immediately this will get applied. So in your production environment, if you are doing it, to be very careful, right? Be please use another policy first and create another profile first and try to deploy it for 1 or 2 missions. If it is successful, then only add this to the main profile, right? Configuration profile. So what I'm going to do is I'm edited that profile, right? The it the ADMX profile, right? Where we already have the ADMX value, right? So you can see this is the ADMX file entry value which we pasted and we deployed it and it was successful, right? Now I'm going to add another configuration on this, right? I'm going to copy paste that OMA-URI, which we got from the Google documentation, and I'm going to use the same for the description also, so that it will be easy to troubleshoot, right? So OMA-URI, as you know, that is the same thing, and device vendor, everything is okay, I feel. And this is also okay. Now data type is string, right? So you remember what is device, right? That is scope ID, right? So this policy is defined to device, entire device, right? Now the string value we need to put. We know it's last time we deployed, we put something like enabled, right? Now this time we need to enter the data ID as well as the value for the home page URL, right? So we have this now over here, right? So you can change this to anything, right? Anything you want. If you are running a company called ABC, then you can say abc.com as set that as a home page. Okay. So let's add and review and save. I'm not going to add other policy now, right? I will add it later after the successful implementation of this. Okay. So that policy got added, right? And if you go to device status, you would say that the status changed to pending now, right? So even though it shows over here deployed, this is going to take time, as I mentioned in the previous episodes, right? This report uh, updation is going to take time, right? So this is the device status is the one which we can look into and check whether it got updated or not. And now let's go to the end user device, that is Windows 10 Azure AD join device. This is Azure AD join device. I logged in with my Azure AD account, right? And let's give a refresh and see what is happening, right? So it is refreshed yesterday around 2, no, today morning 2:40 a.m. So let me do one more refresh and let me sync it manually, right? To make that immediate change, right? And let's minimize this and go back to our Azure AD registered device, right? So this is Azure AD registered device, and I logged in with my local username, local user account, right? So this is my local user account, but this is MDM device, MDM managed device, Intune managed device. And so let me go back. I don't know what are these. Okay, let me try to refresh this one, right? So you can refresh it from console as well, right? So this the last refresh was today morning 2:26. Okay, let me kind of, where is it? Let me kind of sync this also, right? Syncing is done from the company portal application. This is pretty easy for me to sync from the company portal application. You just need to right click on the taskbar and sync. The button is there, shortcut button is there. You just need to use that. That's pretty easy. Okay. So sync completed. That was very quick. Let me refresh and see. Yeah, so say it got synced. Let's see what is there, right? Okay, so non non-cached delay notification, we saw this yesterday also, and this is, I said this is a good sign, right? And it says startup. Okay, that's interesting, right? Setting changes. Okay, so it says set policy string, homepage location, and home policy Google Chrome startup, right? And merge use current user device settings enabled, right? And data ID, it is trying to deploy that, right? So I think it got successfully deployed, right? So let's check what is this one. So this is the previous one. We have not removed that policy. That is why it is still coming. That star one, right? So star one, it says, oh no, I cannot find the location, right? Now let's go to the registry and check. Where's that registry entry? Somewhere down. Okay, it's policies Google Chrome, right? Go, let's refresh this, right? Now, oh, okay. So you can see the registry entry got updated here, right? So now let's close all these, right? All the Chrome and try to launch it. I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but anyways, didn't work. I don't know why. Home page. So if I say home page, no, it's not working. I don't know why. Probably we need to set up a policy, startup policy or something, right? It says home page location as this one, but ideally it's not working.
It will work only when we click on home button.
I'm trying home button, see?
Correct. Can we check on the settings in this Google Chrome
Yeah,
itself?
policy. I'm trying to do that. So this is when it this is this is what it is going bit tricky sometime, right? So let's say policy over here, policy over here, right? And it says home page location is set. Let's click on that, then it will take me to the documentation of the Google, right? But so it says, yeah, it is set and show more details. Okay. So what I noticed over here is in the documentation, right? In the documentation, somewhere it's mentioned that there are some dependencies like we need to set up the startup page and all those things, right? We need to set up the startup page. Somewhere it's mentioned like that, right? And you could see an interesting interesting thing over here also in the event log, right? It says area is Chrome policy Google Chrome startup, right? That is the different one because, oh, okay, that's the same one, right? Yeah, Google Chrome startup. That's the same one, I think. Okay, yeah, that's the same one, I feel. Google Chrome startup, right? That's the same one. Okay, so let's understand why this is not happening, right? So let's go back. Maybe we need to restart, or I don't know. Let's check the other mission, Azure AD join mission, which is probably refreshed now. Let me refresh it, and it got the policy, I feel. Let me try. And same thing, delay is there, and you can see the Chrome startup there, right? Now let's, okay. So over here also you can see like, okay, this is done now, right? This is done, and it's it's working, right? And then the registry also probably you would be able to see if I go to software, if I go to software policies, no, yeah, policies, Google, I think Google Chrome, I would be able to see the registry entries over here coming up, right? So home page button and home page location, right? So let's close this, and it's in the policy also, right? Home page location is here, and it says status is okay, mandatory, everything is fine, it says, but it is not working, right? I don't know why. We need to find out a reason for that. Probably we will do that soon, today or tomorrow. It's not working. Why? Okay, anyways, so let's wait, and let's do our next policy, right? So what is our next policy? Next policy is this one, right? Next policy is this one. Now we are going to set new tab page location, right? So new tab, when you click on new tab, probably it should open with the same URL, right? That is what we are trying to do. Let's see that is going to work or not, right? So same thing, add new policy, right? New configuration. I'm copy pasting the same thing, and make sure you are not doing any error in the copy paste, and then let's copy paste the entire OMA-URI over here, and it is string, again the same value, right? The value, only the difference is data ID is new tab location here in this, but in the previous one it was home page location, right? So that data ID is important, right? Apart from that, the entire format is same. Okay, so I'm going to copy that, right, and paste it over here, and make sure there is no space in between. Okay, hopefully this is fine. Now review, save, and again this will change. Okay, this is not taken yet. Okay, it changed to pending now, right? So let's see and let's sync, refresh first, whether probably it might come, but it is going to take some time, right? So let's sync the Azure AD join device, and let's sync Azure AD registered device. So this is Azure AD registered device. Let's sync that also. Okay, now let's go back to Azure AD join device. It's still syncing. Okay. Okay, sync completed. Last sync was successful. Let's refresh to 8:26 a.m. It says, and okay, nothing, error. We got some error. Show homepage. This is this is a different error, I think. Um, Google Chrome policy, Google Chrome show homepage. I don't know why this is failing now. All right. So let's check that now. What is happening? And where is our other policy? This is fake policy. That's fine. We couldn't find the other one. Okay, let's give a refresh again. Okay, so 26 again, check. Command failure status configuration source, and it says show button has some error, cannot specify, find, cannot, system cannot find the specified file. It says Google Chrome show button is not there. Okay, that's interesting. Let's check the registry, right? So let's check the registry, Microsoft, right? And I think it is policy or policy manager, I forgot. Yeah, policy manager, and let's check this one, the structure, right? Um, so the event log says Google Chrome policy, Google Chrome policy, Google Chrome policy. Okay, let me make it a bit easy for us. Come on. Google Chrome policy, Google Chrome show button, Google Chrome policy, Google Chrome, Google Chrome policy, Google Chrome. Okay, show button. Google Chrome. Where is the Google Chrome? Okay, this one. Google Chrome Pro. Oh, that is Chrome policy. There's no Google Chrome. Ah, interesting. Oh, okay. So that means this is the old one which we created, it seems, right? The old policy which we created, and this is not related to this one. I think that is the old one which we created, the Google Chrome policy, because I couldn't find. Let me confirm that from our cheat code here. Yeah, it's all Chrome. Okay, I got confused. Okay, anyways, yeah. So that is the other one with the old one, right? So that's fine. Let's check the home page now. Right, what is happening? Ah, okay. Homepage is working now. I don't know how. Wow. That was interesting. I don't know how that happened. That was magic, real magic, right? Now, oh, okay. New tab is also working. Cool. New tab is working. Okay, cool. That was pleasant surprise. But why? I'm wondering why that policy. Why can't I see that in the event log? Okay, so there's a refresh again on this. Let me see whether we can see that. Okay, so this is kind of positive, right? Now I'm hopeful that we would be able to see that. Okay, new tab page location. Okay, so new tab page location is available here, right? So that is good news, and our policies are working now. So it took some time to get the policies into the machine and get that working, but it is working. Okay, so yeah, so let's get this closed for today. Any questions for today before we close? Are you guys able to understand this, or is it confusing, complex? What is the feeling?
Hi Anup,
Hey,
Vijay
Yeah.
here.
yeah, Vijay.
Yeah, Anup, I already raised this concern, this request in forum,
Uh huh.
and that time I couldn't get answer for this.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
But now it is looks to be working fine.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I want to understand in the home page location. We need to create the two policy home page location, a new tab page. We need to create like that or how?
So ideally, those two are different policies, right?
Okay,
So it should be independent of each other, but this is the catch, right? If you go to Google documentation, right, and if you go to the homepage location documentation and some other documentation, right, you can see like there are some dependencies, right? So there
okay,
are some dependencies over here, there are some dependencies into other policies, right? So so probably you are correct. Probably we need to deploy these two together. Otherwise, it is not going to work. I don't know, right? But yeah. So that is the I have seen this dependency with some other policies also in the Google Chrome documentation. So my recommendation would be, depending on the policy which you want to set, please look at this particular location, right? This particular documentation, and understand the policy dependencies, right? There are a lot of dependencies of mentioned over here, right?
okay,
So
Anup.
that is the
Yeah.
best way to go around it. This,
Yes, I tried a couple of times this
yeah,
option, but it didn't
yeah.
work. It was getting failure. Now, one more thing, this policy needs to be assigned to user group or a device-based group.
So this is device based. We are okay. So that is what I mentioned. This is scoping, right? Scoping of the. I don't
So
know
we have
whether
a
you.
device.
Yeah, scope is device, right? So it's always better to go to device groups, right?
Device group. Okay,
Yeah, because this we are setting it for the entire device, right?
fair enough. So
Yeah.
I started joining from yesterday, so it looks to be very useful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll also check Anup and then I'll let you know on the forum if
Sure.
that
Sure.
worked or not for me. Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you.
Any other question, guys? Probably last question for today. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Anup,
Somebody's coming.
so,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, Anup, sorry. This is Gopal here. So
Yeah.
maybe, this would be a silly question, but I just wanted to know that, for the Google Chrome, you're defining different policies out of it. I mean, why those policies are required? Can't we make, those changes in the package itself? Why are we deploying the separate policies by Intune?
Have you attended yesterday's episode? I I
Yeah,
think
sir.
I I think there was a similar question, right? And
Mhm.
I think Sujin asked the same question, right? Whether we can include this into the package itself. Yes, obviously, if you have a big packaging team and they are happy to do it, right? Like we can do it, right? Without any issue, right? So in that scenario, how you are going to handle the updates of Google Chrome? That's another question, right?
Mm.
So how you are going to handle the Google Chrome updates, right? If it is taking the another version, right, 81, and if you disable the automatic update, right, how you
Mm.
are going to do that? And if you create another package, then probably what is the scenario? Is that going to kind of remove all the existing entries, or
Mm.
it is going to keep those, right? It's all depending on your packaging standards, right? So basically what I did in this example is I just downloaded the Google Chrome enterprise version from here,
Mm.
from Google, right, and deployed that directly without any packaging efforts. So if you are having a lot of packaging resources available, then that is easy for you probably.
Mm.
But I have never tried this through the packaging, to be honest.
Okay, okay. Mm. Fine, got it.
No worries, man. Okay, so thank you all for joining in, and we will speak to you tomorrow, same time, same place. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.
Thanks, Anup.
Thank you, thank you.